Hi, everyone, and welcome. Hey, I'm so excited to talk to you today and share with you what I have done in my Live Good business to be successful and what I believe needs to happen in everybody's business. We all need to have international businesses. There's actually a little bit of a magic that goes along with an international business. So, to start out, I want to tell you about where the platforms are that we will be using to make our businesses international. So, social media. Okay, so this is the training today on social media that I'm going to be sharing with you. We're going to be talking about different platforms that you can use. We'll be talking about having the right schedule set up so that you know what you're doing when you're doing it. And also we'll talk about the state of mind. And that's where I'm going to start actually right now, is you need to be in the right state of mind, okay? There's an energy that we put off, and the energy that we put off is so crucial to the success of our business, okay? So you want to be able to put in a good vibe out there, okay? So before you start your business, if you need to get up and do some jumping jacks and some affirmations, I'm doing this today, I'm going to be successful, my business angels are going to be helping lead me to the right people, say the right things. And there is a statement in this business that you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person, and you cannot say the right thing to the wrong person. So realize everybody has a window that they are in. And if they are open for this right now, their window will be open. And it doesn't really matter what you say, as long as you're having this conversation with them, okay? So get in the right frame of mind. For me, I have a couple of ways that I do that. Sometimes it's a book and an insert in a book. My favorite is Og Mandino, and there's a section that says, "Today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm going to make the most of it." There's another one that I like called, it's on YouTube, it's called "Money is Coming to Me Easily and Effortlessly." And then also another one I like to sing is "This Girl is on Fire." Okay, so find whatever brings you, lifts you, that helps you to that state of mind that you have a high energy and the emotions are flowing and you're excited, and then sit down or stand up and share your business, okay? So that's going to be a very important start to your business, okay? So let's dive into the next thing. So where are we going to go to share this with the world? We're going to go to TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. They're all out there. You know, there's a lot of companies that are social. And so when you get into these social platforms, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can, number one, use your own personal Facebook page or Instagram page, and that's completely fine. But you need to understand that the creator of this wants you to be social. So they want you to post things about your lifestyle, things you like, things you don't like. Try to stay away from things that will cause people to push away from you. For example, you don't want to get into political stuff, okay? Stay away from political stuff. But I am okay with sharing stuff about being a Christian. I think that will draw Christians to me. And really, I don't want to be connected with people that have a foul mouth and is using the Lord's name in vain. I don't want to be a part of those types of people. That's very offensive to me. So if saying I'm a Christian turns them away, oh well, I don't care. So that being said, 80% is social. That's what you're talking about. And then 20% can be business, okay? So having that business aspect is important, and you don't want to be a secret agent, okay? You want to be public about what you're doing, why you're doing it. Share your story. Be sincere. That is so, so important, okay? Is sharing your own personal story, because when you talk to somebody on social media, they're going to go look at your page. Okay, they're going to go see, well, who is this person? Can I trust them? So if they see certain things in there that hit them that, yeah, I can trust this person. Oh, I think I like this person. then that's going to make the connection for them, okay? So that is very, very important, is branding. It's called branding. It's what do the people see when they come look at your website, okay? So keep that in mind, that you need to start putting some good content on your page. I like to put family things on my page, Christian things on my page, likes, things that I like. I'm all about Texas, so I'm always doing liking other people's Texas stuff, and I call myself the Texan in Utah. That's what I call myself, the Texan in Utah. The next thing that you can do is to create a business page, okay? Now, the business page is very important because the business page allows you to do as much business stuff as you would like. So to give you an example, I have a business page. I've got a couple of them, actually. One is for my real estate business, and the other one is for being healthy. Years ago, I met a gal that is very well known. She wrote a book. She's always being broadcast on the news about taking care of yourself, eating healthy, exercising. And I created this website based on her book, and it's called Ridiculously Fit and Happy. And so on that website, I can do as much business as I want. And so it's an opportunity for me to also promote it if I want to spend a little bit of money advertising it. And now that I have Live Good in my life, I can now go promote Live Good on that website in the health and wellness products, okay? Then I also have a YouTube channel. That's another place where I'm advertising. My YouTube channel is all about business. And so that's another place where I can advertise Live Good, but from the entrepreneur point of view. So these platforms are there for us to be able to use. Now, also, we want to be able to set up a schedule that we have that will allow us to reach out to people all over the world. And so I'm going to highly suggest that you go find a group that has an interest that you have. Okay, so it doesn't have to be about business if you don't want it to be. However, here's some suggestions if you do want to go off of the recruiting and building your business from the recruiting point of view, which that's going to make you the most money, right? So if we do that, then you will be able to go in to groups like Entrepreneur. That could be the name of the group. It could be Work from Home. It could be networking. So networking is really good because everybody in almost every single business has to network at some point in their business, okay? So maybe you're getting into groups that are into the AI. Maybe you're getting into groups that are all about the social media marketing. You can get into all these different groups. Not only can you learn from them, but you can also meet some people that have that entrepreneur mindset. That's why they're there, okay? Another example is going off of things that you have an interest in. So if you have an interest in cooking, go find somebody that's all about healthy cooking. Go start listening to, join that group. If you can, you're looking for a group that is public, okay? We don't want a private group. If you have to answer questions, typically it's not a public group. It's a private group, okay? So now in the public group, we can talk to whoever we want. We can say whatever we want. It opens up the door and we're not being monitored by the administrator, okay? So that's why I don't go into the private groups, because if you say stuff and people call you out, then they kick you out anyway. So I don't really care. So I want to share with you the success that I have had on social media. So when I got started and started to feel better, was moving along in my business, doing a little bit more, I started praying to my business angels and said, I really want to go international. I have always wanted to have an international business. And because I was focusing on the social media aspect, I started friending people. I would click on them, make sure that they weren't advertising something like crypto or weight loss. At the beginning, I didn't. I just started friending everybody. and then it caused me to have to go back and delete people and remove myself from tags so that they weren't showing up on my own page on social media. So now I look at their profile before I friend somebody. And then also I'm looking to get into groups, okay? So with the groups that I got into, I found some people that way. So the first part I want to share with you is I met a gentleman out of Libya. That was Bishop Nape, and he and I just started talking and found out that we had some things in common. Religion was one of those. And so I just started talking to him, and then shared Live Good with him, shared the prospect with him. He invited his family, we did meetings together, and then he joined. The second person I talked to was Rufus Richard, and he's from Nigeria. And same thing, we just started having a conversation, found out we had some things in common, and then did the same thing. I introduced Live Good to him. He didn't sign up immediately, but he reached back out to me a month later, and we got started in business. The third person that I found through social media, and this wasn't in any group or anything, this was just friending people, and I found a gentleman named Danish from Pakistan. And so as I went forward, all of these people I'm now working with, and I met them on social media. Just a couple weeks ago, I was on a religious website and started a post because it was public. And I said, hey, if anybody's looking to make extra money, I have a thing I'm doing I'd love to share with you. Just DM me, direct message me. And then I had people in a private conversation, and somebody was posting something else that was kind of spamsy, and somebody else called them out and said, yeah, this is not real. This is a scam. And so I thanked her. I said, thank you so much for saying that. That was really nice of you to let the group know that this person was somebody not to trust. And then she's like, oh, I was happy to do it. And then I said, no, I really do appreciate that. You took time out of your day to do this. And that was really nice of you to do that. And she's like, oh, I'm happy to do it. Anyway, so then I moved on to Live Good with her. Hey, would you like to know more about the business I was actually posting about? And she said, sure, yeah. And so that was an opportunity for me to open the door with her. So that being said, I want you guys to realize that the social media platform does work, but you have to work it. You have to take action. And these people don't know us. They don't know if they can trust us. And so there's got to be some level of trust that comes into it. So what I want you to do is when you go into these groups, find maybe 5-10 people that you think would be a good fit. Go look at their profile, then write them down. Okay, write them on a piece of paper. And then every day I want you to go into that platform where you found them and see if they make a comment, like it. See if they post. If they post, you make a comment back and like it. Make sure you're interacting with them on a regular basis. What will start to happen is the person will see your name again and again and again, and a level of trust will happen in their psyche, okay? A matter of fact, 12 is a magic number. When they've seen your name 12 times, they've recognized it, they see that you're liking their posts. People, there's an adrenaline rush that comes from that. So when they see it, they'll go, oh, okay, this person. So you'll become a common name to them, okay? So once you have that and you've done that, then start a personal conversation with them, okay? So this is going to take a little bit of time to nurture those types of leads, but you're going to find times where you can reach out to somebody immediately. Okay, so that's A-okay to do, especially if you're in a business platform, you can do that. So why are some people successful and others not successful? I'm going to tell you the biggest reason is action, okay? People get told no, they stop. People get denied or kicked off a site, they stop. You have to have a thick skin. Be a rhinoceros, okay? Don't Don't let somebody saying no, or that's a scam, or that doesn't work. Don't let that be a big deal to you. Let it roll on off of your back like rain coming down, okay? Don't matter. Doesn't matter to me. They ain't paying my bills. I have to pay my bills. And this is going to be how I'm going to do it. So I don't care what other people say, okay? So now on that note, it's very important that you guys jump into some of the tools that I have put on the website for you. One is called the weekly checklist, okay? The weekly checklist has things that you can do in your business. You can pick and choose what you want to do. It'll let you track what you've done, days of the week, okay? So that's really important. Action marketing. That's going to go into commenting, connecting, just like I was just talking about. This one is action marketing. So what are you going to post? What are you going to put on your website to put people into touch with you? So all these things are things that will help you grow your business, okay? So that's the first and foremost. The second one is your daily operation. Now, I sit down every Sunday and I write out what my schedule looks like for the week. Once I know what I'm doing on the days and what days I'm going to be working the business, I then specifically put what I'm going to be doing during that time. So that's what this one is about. You need to outline what you're doing, when you're going to do it. And as you do that, it will help you to figure out what needs to be done. This also goes a little bit more in depth when I was talking about the 80-20 rule. This gives you an outline of what you could do. So 50% is lifestyle, 40% is creating value for people. This is very, very important. As a matter of fact, if you can give something to somebody, and knowledge is the biggest key that people are looking for. So as you're picking what sites you're going to go on, you might be thinking about what can I give as a value to somebody else. So for me, I have a lot of things that I can do. I've been a mom, a grandma, so I can go onto websites and give, hey, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Love and Logic, but Love and Logic works for everybody. And so then I can share my experience with people that are struggling with being a parent. I can do that. I've been there, done that. And so find your value. What can you give to somebody? What advice can you give to somebody? What knowledge can you give to somebody? So find something that fits within that realm. So I hope that this helps you out. I want you to know that I care about your success. I want everybody on my team to be very, very successful, and I'm here to support that. And hopefully these trainings that I'm doing for you will help you to know what action you need to take. And then you make a promise to yourself that you're going to do it. Okay, goals are great. Set your goals, but then promise to keep the daily tasks to yourself. Keep that promise that you're making to yourself. That is key. And so, again, I'm here to support you, to help you. You guys rock it. You are doing awesome already. I am so excited for the things that are going to be coming in the next month or two as we continue to grow as a team and rank up. So rank up to bank up.